Hello, my name is Jim Maroney, an attorney. My office is in Springfield, Missouri. This website is predominantly intended to give information about consumer bankruptcies, chapters 7 and 13. If you watch the videos, you will learn that for consumer bankruptcies, it's highly unlikely that you'll ever go to court. It's highly unlikely you'll ever appear before a judge. You will be required to attend a meeting. Hopefully your attorney will attend that meeting with you. And if you live in any of the counties on the left, your meeting in bankruptcy is going to be held in Springfield, Missouri. If you live in any of the counties on the right, your meeting instead will be held in Carthage. So I hope that you watch the videos on this website about choosing your attorney. You will learn that selecting an attorney that lives close to your home is not the way to go. It would be a big mistake. So I hope you watch those videos. With that said, let me get back to your lawsuits that you've been sued by somebody, credit card company, hospital, whomever else. The first thing I want you to know about is a website. It's up there at the top, www.courts.mo.gov / to the right, Casenet. If you're using your search engine, you can type in Missouri Casenet, and it will probably give you at the top one of those choices that will lead you directly to that website. Now, if you get onto that website, this is what you're going to see. This is available to the public. There's no charge. If you type in the case number that was included in the marketing letter that I sent to you, that will take you directly to your case. You can also do a litigant name search and search your name. Now, let's go here, and I'm going to show you something. If you do a litigant name search, you can search for your particular county by clicking this box and then find your county of choice. You can also do a statewide search. If you've lived in more than one county, you would probably want to do that. So it's an extremely informative website. You'll pick up all the docket information, when the lawsuit was filed, who the judge is, all the motions that have been filed with that court, when they claim to have served you. It's an extremely helpful website. So be sure to get on that and take advantage of the information. The one drawback to the Missouri Casenet is you can't see the actual documents. You can't take a look at the petition or any of the actual documents. It just logs in what's been filed with the court. It's called a docket control system. But with its limitations, it's still nonetheless very helpful. When can the court and the judge hear your case? You need to take a look at the summons and the petition that you were given. You were served by somebody, either a deputy sheriff or a special process server. You need to take a look at the papers to see if you were served with a lawsuit in associate circuit court or circuit court. The rules are very different for the two types of courts. If you were served with a lawsuit in associate circuit court, you're only entitled under the statute to a 10-day notice before the court hearing. Frankly, the credit collection companies and the credit collection lawyers have had a great deal of political influence with the Missouri legislature, and they've given you this miserably inadequate time period of 10 days to get ready for a lawsuit. Frankly, I'm sure their objective was that 10 days would not be sufficient, that you would not show up, and they'd enter a default judgment against you. This should be recognized as a shameful exercise of the Missouri legislature to do that to its citizens. Other than being influenced by the political contributions of the credit card companies and the hospitals, there's no reason for that time period to be so short. If you were served with a lawsuit from circuit court, then you have 30 days notice of a hearing date. Now, the hearing date, whether it's associate or circuit court, that was in most cases scheduled by the plaintiff collection lawyer when he filed the lawsuit. Well, he didn't know at that time when you were going to be served. So it may be that when you were served, there's not 10 days left for an associate case or 30 days left for a circuit court case. So let's say, for example, that you were served with the summons and the petition 5 days before your scheduled court date. Well, when that court date comes up, the judge isn't going to hear that case. He's going to look in the court file and say, well, this person was only given 5 days notice of court. So they're going to continue the case to a later date, unless you show up. If you show up, then you're waiving that 10-day notice. Likewise, on a circuit court case, that judge will look in the file on the court date and say, well, did this person have 30 days notice of this court date as of the date they were served? If you didn't, then he also will continue the case. Now, the rules on serving people with a summons and a petition, it isn't necessary that the plaintiff or the plaintiff attorney actually sue you or serve you. He can leave that, the sheriff, deputy sheriff, or the process server, they can leave that with anyone you live with that's 15 years of age or older at your residence. And that's considered the equivalent of serving you. So be careful that someone at your house hasn't picked up that summons and petition and you don't even know about it. I hope you join me in this next video. Thank you.